Does Vermont cottage food businesses need to have insurance? Well, in this video, I'm going to break down Vermont's cottage food laws, insurance requirements, if it's needed or not, and why you should always get insurance no matter the type of business you're doing from home. So let's go really quick. And in Vermont, cottage food operators are not legally required to actually carry business insurance, surprisingly, but it is strongly recommended for several reasons. Now, here's a detailed video breakdown of why cottage food operators should consider actually getting type of insurance and the different types of insurance that are applicable or associated with home-based food businesses. Definitely hit the subscribe button. Welcome to Cottage Foods Laws. We're all about every single state's cottage food laws, home-based food business, and entrepreneurship, and getting you up and running. Check out our other channels here also on YouTube. We have tons of great resources for food entrepreneurs. So why cottage food operators should actually consider insurance? Well, while Vermont actually does not mandate insurance for home-based food businesses, operating without it can expose you to a significant amount of risks. Now, these risks can actually include customer complaints, potential foodborne illnesses, or accidents that occur as a result of consuming your products. Now, if a customer files a lawsuit due to an illness or even injury linked to your product, you could be held personally liable, which jeopardizes your personal assets. And that's actually true. Having the right insurance, though, offers a layer of financial protection. It actually helped also cover legal fees, medical expenses, and any other costs that could arise from a claim against your home-based cottage food business in Vermont. Now, let's dive a little deeper into the types of insurances for cottage food operators in Vermont. Now, general liability insurance. Let's dive into this. This type of insurance covers claims of bodily injury, property damage, and personal injury. Now, if a customer actually becomes ill after consuming your product or claims that your product caused damage, general liability insurance normally will cover the associated legal and medical costs. The average cost now in Vermont, general liability insurance, again, these are just averages. And of course, I am not an insurance salesman, but I have been in the food industry for over 14 years, and I've carried insurance every single day since I've started my business. So I do know a little bit about what is and what isn't necessary. So insurance for cottage food businesses typically range from about $300 to $600 or $500 annually. Okay. Anything above that, you might be overinsured and you don't really need that much. That's actually depending on the scope of the type of business you have. Number two, product liability insurance. Now, as a food producer, you actually face a higher risk of food-related claims, product claims, particularly around foodborne illnesses or allergic reactions. So product liability insurance is designed to cover these claims and is crucial for cottage food operators in Vermont as the products they sell directly to consumers are consumed. Now, average cost. Product liability insurance can cost about $400 to $600 per year, depending on the volume and the type of products you're actually selling. Number three is commercial property insurance. Now, this is a little different. It may or may not apply to cottage food businesses because it's commercial property insurance. But if you store your equipment, let's say your ingredients or your inventory at home, commercial property insurance can protect against loss or even damage due to fire, theft, or even natural disasters. Now, while most cottage food operators use their personal property, the scale of the operation may require to be protected assets specifically related to your food business. Number four, home-based business insurance. So since most cottage food operations run from the owner's home, this type of policy is designed to extend coverage for business activities conducted at home. Now, it can provide protection where a regular homeowner's insurance policy may fall short. Remember, keep that in mind. Most homeowners insurance policies don't protect businesses that are operated. That's a different type of business insurance. And the average cost of this is around $250 to $500 a year. Now, state-specific considerations for Vermont. Now, in Vermont, cottage food laws, also referred to as home food processors, they actually allow individuals to prepare low-risk foods directly from their home kitchen without the need for food licensing, provided they make under $10,000 in annual sales. Now, however, even though insurance is not required, the fact that the operator handles food means that there's obviously an inherent risk that something could happen. So in addition, having insurance can also provide a level of professionalism and trustworthiness when dealing with customers or selling at local farmers markets. So in conclusion, to wrap it up, in Vermont, while it does not explicitly require cottage food operators to have insurance, it is highly recommended to safeguard your business from potential risks. The most relevant types of insurance, including general liability or product liability, and even home-based business insurance, is typically annual costs between about $300 to $600, depending on the type of coverage, of course, you get. But do listen, having insurance is not only protects your financial security, but also demonstrates a level of professionalism in your home-based food business. So definitely keep that in mind. So all in all, do you have to have it? Not legally. It's not required, but I highly recommend anyone doing a business from home, especially food business, have insurance. So if this was helpful, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. If you comment down below, let me know if you have any questions about this video. I'll see you on our next video.